Jiena Colin, qed irwassilkom is-Summer Breakfast, jiena magħkom sal-10, għandna l-analiżi tal-ġurnali għal-ħabta ta' 9 jkun hemm repetizzjoni fis-sija. Minn hawn ftit ieħor se nagħmel kuntatt ma' Spanja fejn għandna il-mistiedna regolari, mistiedna ta' kull ġimgħa li qed tagħmel il-Camino di Santiago, Timea Szilagyi li hija Ungeriża però residenti f'pajjiżna. U li f'dawn l-aħħar ġimgħat kienet qed tagħmel kuntatt ma' Antonella biex tgħidilna il-progress u l-postijiet interessanti li qed tara u qed iżżur u l-esperjenzi tagħha f'dan il-Cammino. Issa illum ħankomplu suppost waslet lejn it-tmiem tal-vjaġġ jew qed tersaq lejn it-tmiem tal-vjaġġ u nagħmlu kuntatt magħha llum u probabbilment il-ġimgħa d-dieħla nikkonkludu wkoll din l-avventura. Però se nagħmel kuntatt magħha minn hawn ftit ieħor għalissa waqt Summer Breakfast tejn nisimgħu xi ħaġa minant Mr. Phil Collins. She's an easy lover, għedina Phil Collins. Waqt Summer Breakfast, it-8 She's a great walker. Direferi għal Timea Szilagyi. Good morning, Timea. How are you?
Good morning, Colin, and good morning, everyone who is listening. I'm all well. I'm still excited. I'm still energetic. And basically, I am just 380 kilometers from Santiago, which is about last 10% of the total distance of the Camino Maltés.
Excellent.
So I'm excited, and I'm really looking forward to some more highlights of this part of the Camino Francés, which I am walking now, but also, very excited about my arrival soon.
Excellent. Let's, first of all, did I say your surname correctly? Szilagyi, is that the way to say it?
Szilagyi.
Szilagyi. Szilagyi, okay.
Yes,
And
something like that.
You're originally from Hungary.
Yes, I am Hungarian.
But you live, do you reside in Malta?
Yes. It's been 8 years now.
Excellent.
Since I'm living in Malta.
Very good.
So here people consider me Maltese because, they ask my official address and it's Maltese, but then they are surprised of my ID card, which is Hungarian. But
that's fine.
There's always a question where I started my Camino, and most people started somewhere in Spain. And when I say in Malta, first they don't understand. They cannot comprehend. They say that, so you are Jesus because you walk on the sea, you walk on the water. And I said, no, this pilgrimage has history and it is how it is to be done, by walking and by boat, and walking and boat. And but now, everyone, when I talk to people, they said that I met someone and they are talking about a woman walking from Malta. So now people are surprised.
Because the word spreads, doesn't it? You meet all kinds of people, all people doing the same kind of walk or parts of the walk.
Yes.
And the word spreads, people introduce to each other and you tell stories to each other, and you become one big community almost, don't you?
Yeah. Yes, though I kept my solitude. I wish to do this Camino for myself, by myself, and the way how I wanted to walk. I'm not rushing. If I want to explore a church and hermitage, I just do my, I keep my time. I stop wherever I want. I don't stop at main cities or mainstream albergues just because there's a pool there. Because for me, I don't want to party. I don't want, I want to keep it and treasure this walk in depth for myself. For example, 2 days ago, Carrion de los Condes was a biggish city where I stopped, and it has a history on the pilgrimage from the 10th century. And there was a hospital there, monastery, very nice churches. And I went for the mass, and most people, they stayed in the albergue. and nuns were playing the guitar. They did a pilgrim's blessing for us. Everyone got a little star, and they said that they prayed over each and every star so that it accompanies us. So, and then most people were crying. And then when someone who walked the Camino Frances and stopped in Carrion de los Condes, they say, it is so heartwarming how they do it, and it really has long-standing history. So, just because I am with a group and, they want to cook together, I am still doing my way, and I live my
Everybody
journey.
has their own reasons and their own approach to doing these type of caminos. So this is yours, and I'm glad that it's giving you what you always wanted. I mean, this is my question. In fact, as you're coming to the end, the last couple of weeks of your Camino, do you feel, is it giving you what you wanted it to give you when you first started, what you imagined?
Absolutely. And not only now at the end, but during the way, each and every segment was special in a way. Sicily, Sardinia, with the nature, with all the people supporting me and behind me. And even now, every single day, there are some small miracles or deep talks with someone, and then it gives me some more thoughts. So I am, on my own internal journey. I have really progressed, and I couldn't have wished a better Camino. And really, the Camino Maltese beauty is that it's such a variety of these segments, and now I am rewalking the Camino Frances, part of the Camino Frances, which I already walked 10 years ago, but it's a totally different experience now, and I still discover some new things, and absolutely. So there was one place where they asked that, what are you expecting from this Camino? And I replied that I have already got it. And whatever comes now, it's really, I call it as a joyride, because every single day is something special. And there are still very nice places to come. I have like maybe 10, 14 days to arrive from now on. And there's an iconic spot, the Cruz de Ferro, where people, some people aim to arrive to the Cruz de Ferro, because usually we take a stone from home with us all the way on the pilgrimage, and we leave this stone in a pile of stones. It's like a small hill where there's a pole and an iron cross on the top. And people pray, and then you leave your burden at that spot. So it's still to come, and there's some Astorga, Leon. They are very nice cities. So I'm still energetic and still excited.
Oh, this is wonderful. Can I just ask you, for the benefit of our listeners who might not have heard one of your phone calls before, or maybe heard only one or two, could you just remind us, you keep referring to the Camino Maltese, just tell us a little bit about what it's all about and where it starts and where it finishes.
Yes. So the Camino Maltese, it's been a few years now when it has been registered in Santiago, and XirCammini and James Portelli really made a lot of efforts to register this Camino, which starts from Malta and crosses all Sicily, then all Sardinia, and then from Sardinia with a boat to Barcelona, and from Barcelona there are some options, some variants what to walk. I walk the Camino Catalan Aragonese towards Montserrat and towards the mountains, and then I reached the segment of the Camino Frances, which originally starts from France, from the Pyrenees, and goes to Santiago. And so the Camino Maltese channeled into the Camino Frances as the last end. So the total length of the Camino Maltese is 3,600 kilometers. But to actually walk it now, as I have the records, it will be about 2,300 kilometers to walk. and every single centimeter of it I walked. So I only walk, and I took the boats to arrive between the islands and to the Iberian Peninsula.
I'm seeing some of the pictures that you've been sending both to Antonella up till last week, and now that I'm doing the breakfast show, I'm seeing the pictures you sent this morning. Some wonderful little chapels in the middle of the countryside, bridges, beautiful countryside, statues that, of people in little villages, maybe of historic figures. It looks very idyllic is the word. Very peaceful.
It is absolutely peaceful, and in Sicily and Sardinia, I have most encounters with animals because I haven't met people. Now, really, the history and the culture is so common that basically every single step you find something interesting. And in every city, the smallest village where I stayed last night, there are 14 inhabitants. Now Sahagún comes, which has 25,000 people living there, but full of history from the 10th, 13th, 14th century. And so there's a lot to explore. Whatever comes in my way, I'm not staying for hours to wait for a museum, but whatever comes in my way, I explore. So this Camino is not only to walk and to reach from one place to the other, and eventually, obviously, the aim is to reach to Santiago and to honor St. James and put down this pilgrimage, but also to explore all the way. And it's really so rich.
Wonderful.
So I say that, everyone finds whatever he or she is looking for. And some people say that Camino Frances is it's the most walked Camino, that it's too busy, too economic, and, you cannot do your own journey. But I absolutely find something different, because I believe this is what I see, this is what I was looking for, and this is what strikes to me.
Wonderful.
This peacefulness.
Timea, do you think that we'll be doing our last communication next week?
When we do the last communication, I will be in a few days distance from Santiago, as you wish. So yes, it can be the last one, and then I update you where I am, and maybe I just send you a photo when I'm standing.
Well, the important thing is that we do our last communication when you have concluded the Camino. So if we do another, you're welcome to do another two, because I'm really interested in hearing about the rest of your journey and its conclusion.
Yes,
and I'm sure
definitely will not
too.
stop. I definitely will not stop in Santiago, because I want to reach to the Atlantic coast to Finisterre and Muscia. So after Santiago, I will still walk 4 more days. So on this walk, you can reach me. But I definitely send you a photo when I'm standing in front of the cathedral.
Well, let's just say we'll stay in touch, and we'll definitely be in touch next week, and possibly the week after as well. And we'll hear about the conclusion of your fantastic journey. It's been wonderful talking to you this morning, Timea Szilagyi, and I look forward to speaking to you again next week.
Thank you so much, and have a nice weekend all, and buen camino in your days and life.
Wonderful. What a wonderful blessing there from Timea as well.